When we're gardening, it's really important that we have the right inspiration, and we can find inspiration in a whole load of different places. Public gardens are really good, especially if you're looking for new plant ideas. But when you garden in a naturalistic style like we do, nature is the place to look for inspiration. You don't need to live in a national park to get inspired by nature. I really love walking around our local area and getting to know what plants are growing here, what wildlife is living among those plants, and really appreciating how the nature weaves around the marks of human activity. I think it's only when we gain an understanding of our local environment that we can create gardens that feel at home, that fit with their surroundings, that feel rooted. That's the best word, rooted. So I want to take you on a walk in our local area to show you what's inspiring me at the moment. So let's go. So just down the road from us, there's this fruit farm, and they have this shed where they sell berries from. And growing right next to it, there's this big liquidambar tree. Liquidambar styraciflua. They often get confused for aces because they have palm-like leaves, and they have this incredible autumn colour, just like aces. But it's one of those trees I often forget about. And I saw it last autumn, and it was really helpful because I was designing a garden at the time. And it was kind of like it was saying, remember, we exist. I'm always looking into people's gardens. I know that sounds bad, but I'm looking for inspiration. I'm not just being nosy. So often when I'm walking down the street, I'll notice a plant in someone's garden that I haven't seen for years. Maybe it's a tree or a shrub that was planted 50 years ago, and only now it's reaching up above everything else, waiting to be noticed. On today's walk, I noticed this really beautiful planting combination. The red autumnal foliage of a berberis, subtly contrasting with the straw-coloured leaves of some kind of grass. Maybe it was a sedge, I can't remember, but it was really, really striking. I stopped off at this garden that I planted in spring. It's the Wickham Village Hall Community Garden. I think it's important to look back at our old work and see how things are coming along. What's working? What didn't work as well as we hoped? And to notice if anything positive happened that we weren't expecting. Maybe two plants grew into each other unexpectedly, but it works. Can we repeat this in our own gardens? In our part of the country, hops grow naturally in the hedgerows. I don't think they're seen as highly desirable plants. Probably most people don't even notice them. But I saw this and I wanted to bring it into our garden, so I planted one by our log pile. It scrambles over the deadwood, softening it, and I really love the way that it blends with the rosemary and the Calamagrostis brachytricha. That's this grass here. I think it's the same with any garden feature, whether it's a log pile, or a pond, or a greenhouse. We want to make it feel like we built the garden around it, not that it was put there as some sort of afterthought. And bringing the surroundings into our garden helps to soften that contrast. There's a definite skill in being able to translate inspiration into something that works in a different setting. We have this lovely chalk stream that flows through our village, and I don't think many gardeners could see moving water and not find some kind of inspiration. We built a small wildlife pond in our garden last year. It doesn't flow like the stream, but it does have the same energy. It's full of life, aquatic plants, pond skaters, birds that drink from it on a hot day. I think water can work in any garden. I saw these wild carrots today. Only last week a client was telling me they were a bit worried about wild carrots taking over their wildflower meadow. But if we're mimicking nature, that's not really a problem. Carrots dominate this meadow for most of the year, and I think it looks fantastic both in summer when they're flowering, and in winter when their seed heads give structure, texture, and food for wildlife. So I hope this video gives you not only direct inspiration, but the inspiration to go out and have a look around your local area and have a think about what ideas, what plants, what feeling you could bring back into your own garden. I would encourage you to pay attention not only to the flowers and things that are still in their prime, but to the cycles of nature, the trees that died many years ago but still give structure and life to the rest of the ecosystem. So let me know how you get on. Let me know what inspiration you find in nature and how you think you might be able to translate that into your own garden. And have a good time, because that's what it's all about, isn't it? Enjoy.